Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Well, we just basically have a new heavyweight on the scene. You know what I mean? All right, now. Moses Itauma blasts out Dillian Whyte in one. And in impressive fashion, regardless of what we're saying. Bottom line with this young guy, he's 20 years old. For those who don't know him, he's an English cat. And he was the guy who was basically trying to, if they would have gave him a shot against Daniel Dubois, like I've said before, he probably would have broken Mike Tyson's record in May. That didn't happen. So he's just going his route, right? And Dillian Whyte is a definite step up in competition. Dillian Whyte, this is a fit Dillian Whyte. He had a good training camp, and Mosey Timer blows him away. And let me tell you, you saw a lot of things in that fight. The guy has fast hands. You know, Dillian Whyte's probably not the fastest in the world, but whatever. His hands were too fast, and he's got everything in his punch repertoire. You know, the right hook, going to the body, straight left hands, quick left hands, the feints, things like that. He has the whole thing. And when he had him hurt, he knew what to do. Obviously, man, what is he now? Like 13-0 with like 11 KOs now. Now, with this Dillian Whyte win and the fact of what he's done to all of his opponents right now, I'm going to officially say here, that's it with the hype job stuff, right? And I'm pretty consistent when I say that, because a lot of fighters that we call hype jobs, and when they finally lose to somebody, then they've been exposed. People be telling, some people can fight 30 times and lose on the 31st fight, and people call them exposed. You're going to get hit with something at some point. It's boxing. It's a fight, like Terrence Crawford tells you. It's a fight. You're going to get hit. And, you might get hit on, and it might be an equilibrium shot, and you just can't recover. But at the end of the day, it's talent there. And everybody doesn't do that to an informed, fit, and mean Dillian Whyte, and to the other opponents that he's had. He's like I'm saying here, it's separation here. So, we're not going to be calling him a hype job. I know the incoming hate is imminent, because what happens, once that envy starts coming in, and here's what things that can possibly happen when he's English. English love their fighters, okay? England love their fighters. We did a video earlier about that. And, so he's going to be hyped up. And at some point, when it gets too much, then we're going to start becoming against the guy. It can happen here, even, when you go too far. But the thing is, we're going to acknowledge that this guy is special. This guy can really fight. This guy is really special. He's going to get in a barn burner at some point. He's probably going to get hurt at some point, whatever. But up until now, everybody doesn't do what he does up until now, right? With the opponents. And I'm just going to mention a couple so you can kind of know my consistency. Like Gennady Golovkin. Was a kind of a fan, but I also understood that Gennady Golovkin is fighting in one division. Most of his opponents he would bring up from the lower division. He's a middleweight. They would bring him up from junior middleweight. Most of the opponents. And he would be coming forward, walking them down, and it looks awesome, right? And it had a great record. And some people were saying he was hyped and everything. Yeah, he was. But I still would say everybody who could fight the exact same opponents as he fought wouldn't have that record. There would be more draws in there, more hard fights, wouldn't be that separation. Another case, a Deontay Wilder fought 39 times, knocked out all 39 of them. I don't care who his opponents were, right? They weren't trash men. Everybody wouldn't have had that record fighting those same 39 fighters. It would have been, 35-3, 38-1, or, 30 something with 3 draws. You know what I mean? Tight, close fights, stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to say. In some some fighters, we call them hype jobs, you wouldn't be the same record. Even Jerron Boots Ennis, to say one that's hot right now, hot, right? Doing that right now. He's won 30 something fights, and he's a hype job now because a couple of fights he had won't fight, or he wants what do you say? He wants tune-ups in his next division. That's a hype job now, right? But whoever he's fought up until now, there's been distance in every fight, right? Every fighter wouldn't have the same record, even against those fighters. So they're still special. They're not hype jobs because of the simple fact that some people around the division, they haven't fought yet. That's what I'm trying to say. Moses Itauma is 13-0 with, I think 11 knockouts, right? I don't think everybody starting their career fighting those same fighters would have that record looking this impressive. To get to consistency now. That's what I'm saying. So these fighters are special. You don't have the opportunity to go right away and fight all of the fighters that people are saying they still haven't fought. Because when you're a boxer, as soon as you finish fighting, it's who you're going to fight next. As soon as you sign to fight somebody, it's why you didn't fight him or her. So that's just the life they're living, right? And so a lot of times we just see them at the fights, but there's training camps in between there and a lot of things that goes in between it. So what I'm trying to say, long story short, in a nutshell, is Moses Itauma is officially not a hype job. That's something special because everybody don't do what Moses Itauma do. You feeling it? Moses, congratulations, brother. All right? Congratulations to Herkovich, too. I didn't see what the decision was, but Herkovich won so much that he better have won. You know what I'm saying? Because he won the damn fight. Anyway, Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. Congratulations again, Moses. You on point. And I'm up out of here.